Mystics, a Zen story. Once upon a time in a lush forest nestled between rolling hills, there lived a raven named Remy. Remy, despite the beauty of the world around him, was consumed by an overwhelming sense of dissatisfaction with his own life. His feathers were as dark as the midnight sky, and he often perched on the same branch of an ancient oak tree, lamenting his fate. One fateful morning, as Remy sat on his usual branch, a gentle breeze rustled through his feathers, and he couldn't hold back his tears any longer. A single teardrop rolled down his ebony beak and fell to the ground below. Unbeknownst to Remy, there was a wise and humble monk named Aiden meditating beneath the very tree. As the teardrop fell onto the monk's cheek, he stirred from his meditation, opened his eyes, and looked up. There, he saw Remy perched above, his eyes filled with sorrow. Curiosity and compassion filled Aiden's heart, and he called out, "Why do you weep, my feathered friend? What troubles you on this fine day?" Remy, surprised by the monk's gentle voice, hesitated for a moment but then found the courage to respond, "Oh, kind sir, my life is a constant source of sorrow. No one loves me, people shoo me away in disgrace, and I am forever hungry. It seems as though everyone despises my presence. Death would surely be preferable to such a wretched existence." Aiden's heart went out to the forlorn raven. He understood that Remy was trapped in a cycle of despair and yearned to offer some wisdom. In a soothing tone, he said, "My dear friend, happiness does not solely depend on the circumstances that surround us. It is within our grasp to find contentment in the present moment, no matter how dire our situation may seem." However, Remy was unable to comprehend the monk's wisdom, and his tears continued to flow. Aiden realized that he needed to illustrate his point more vividly. He told Remy, "Do not be disheartened. Tell me, what would you like to become? I possess a mantra that can transform you into the being of your choice." A glimmer of hope sparkled in Remy's ebony eyes, and he eagerly replied, "Oh, wise one, if you are willing to grant me a favor, then please transform me into a swan. They are the embodiment of grace and beauty." Aiden, ever patient, nodded and said, "Very well, Remy. I shall grant your wish and transform you into a swan. However, before you take this new form, I have one request. Seek out a swan and inquire if they are truly happy with their life. Discover if they find contentment in their existence." With newfound determination, Remy spread his wings and took flight in search of a swan. It wasn't long before he came across a pristine pond, its surface mirroring the azure sky above. There, gliding serenely across the water, was a magnificent white swan. Approaching the swan with awe, Remy exclaimed, "You are a sight to behold, as white as the purest snow. Surely, you are the happiest bird in the world, embraced by the admiration of all who lay eyes upon you." The swan, however, looked at Remy with a touch of sadness in its expressive eyes and replied, "Alas, my dear friend, appearances can be deceiving. While it is true that I possess the gift of grace and elegance, white is a color of emptiness. I long for the vibrant colors of the parrot, for their existence seems truly joyful." With these words, Remy left the swan behind and continued his quest to find a parrot. He eventually found one, its feathers adorned with a kaleidoscope of hues. "Oh, parrot," Remy said in awe, "your vibrant colors make you the most beautiful of all birds. You must surely be the happiest in the world." The parrot, however, sighed and responded with a tinge of sorrow, "My friend, while my colors may dazzle, they also attract captivity. People often capture parrots like me and lock us in cages, taking away our freedom. I envy the peacock, for its resplendent plumage remains untouched. determined to discover true happiness, Remy sought out a peacock. After much searching, he found one in a zoo, where hundreds of people gathered to marvel at its magnificent feathers. Approaching the peacock, Remy marveled at its splendor and said, "Dear peacock, you are adorned with the most magnificent feathers, and throngs of people come to admire your beauty. You must surely be the happiest bird on this planet." The peacock, however, lowered its head with a sigh and replied, "My friend, I once believed that my beauty made me the happiest bird alive. But my beauty has become my curse. People pluck my feathers to create decorative items, causing me immense pain. I am far from happy." Remy, now perplexed and disheartened, asked, "If none of you are happy, then who, among all the birds, could truly be the happiest?" The peacock, after a moment of reflection, answered, "I have observed this zoo closely, and I have realized that you, dear raven, are the only bird here who remains free. No one seeks to imprison you, and you are free to roam as you please. I have come to envy your freedom, and I now believe that you are the happiest bird." Remy, enlightened by this revelation, spread his ebony wings and took flight, returning to the wise monk Aiden. He landed on the branch beside Aiden and shared his newfound understanding. "Oh, noble one," Remy began, "I have learned a profound lesson. I do not wish to become anything else, for I am content as I am. My freedom is a gift that I had failed to appreciate until now." Aiden smiled, nodding in approval. He said, "My dear Remy, you have discovered a truth that many fail to realize in their lifetimes. Comparison with others often leads to discontentment. True happiness can be found within, by embracing our own circumstances and appreciating the gifts we possess. Remember, there will always be someone with more or less than you. A person who finds contentment with what they have is the happiest soul of all." Remy, now content with his life as a raven, shared this wisdom with other forest creatures. He became a symbol of happiness found within, teaching them to appreciate their unique gifts and find joy in the present moment. And so, in the heart of the forest, a raven named Remy helped others understand the power of contentment, reminding them that happiness could be found by simply embracing their own lives and the blessings they already possessed. In the end, Remy's journey of self-discovery became an enduring tale of wisdom, and his story continues to inspire those who seek true happiness in their lives.